Welcome to MilkyMC. Oh no, alright. Oh, welcome back. I don't know why I would say welcome back, but just, why is my buttons all sticky? Welcome to this new, server I'm on, actually. I wanted to record a server, like, playing with people for a while, and, this is my first time doing so. But, this is like a Hermitcraft style inspired server. You know, there's a lot of people online. It's an invite kind of thing where you can ask to be joined through a friend, or you can just apply online and go through their process and join their server. It is free to help for people to record on and collab and all that kind of stuff. So I figured, hey, this seems like my kind of thing to do. I wanted to do this. I've tried a few servers before, but like, you know, the actions of few hurt the many, I guess. You know, one person ruins it for everyone. That kind of thing. But yeah, I've been playing on single player a lot. It's during quarantine, like a lot. So I was like, hey, let's go play around. Let's meet some people. So here I am. Right now, so there's districts, kind of like if you've seen Hermitcraft Season 6. The way that works is there's a bunch of different districts with building styles. You can join them through here. I'm in the Viking district. Oh man, I love castles. I love Vikings, the boats, and it's so cool. And I wanted to do that kind of thing. So here we are. And what was I going to mention? I forgot. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of rules. It's pretty strict. You know, basic, just don't be a dick kind of rules. Yeah, this is a good server. Right now, we've got this. I found this pretty cool place at the edge of the Viking district. Really cool mountain landscape, and I figured this would be the front of a castle. We could have a bridge to a wing of the castle with this waterfall aspect. I've been looking at this forever and thinking it would be so cool having this nice little courtyard area. Maybe some farms or something along here, and down here we can have a shipyard. There's down over there. There's the taiga biome or tundra biome. Yeah, tundra. And I found ice pikes, and I was like, wow, that's cool. Well, damn. But, yeah, so, I'm gonna go, this is the server. I'll just start collecting some resources, and I'll come back when I, have a good, decent amount of coal, iron, gold, whatever it may be, diamonds, you know, and I'll see you back in a sec. Hey, found some diamonds. This is our first diamonds on the game. Let's see how many we get. No. One. Two. They're four. Is that four? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't get any more over here. Oopsie. Wrong button. Looks like we only got 4. But hey, that's a pickaxe and one over there. So, sweet doodles. Welcome back. Oh, whoa, phantoms. Okay. That could not. I haven't died yet, so I really don't want to die. I'm gonna stab you. Ooh. Yeah, you go away. Go. Anyways. So I've got some building materials, not a whole lot, of course. Oh yeah, stone. Random building stuff, miscellaneous. Here are the ores we got. Plenty of redstone, which will be very useful later. Okay, this guy. Let me get up. And so a goal of mine I have this series is just to not just skip straight to diamond armor. I don't want to have any iron armor, which is why I don't. Thank you. Figured I'd flex that way, but I only have 9 extra diamonds. So we're gonna have to wait on that. Also, we gotta start building our base, don't we? Now we've got a little bit of materials. Now, I'm basing off old Norwegian Viking era castles, and what I've noticed about them is then they're like, hey, we don't need wood, so it's all just one stone color, which looks very boring. So I'm gonna have to mix and match some cobble. Cobble's gonna be the base, I guess, but I want stone bricks as along the base side. And they're gonna be slightly different styles because not all castles aren't the same. So each section is probably gonna be a little tweak different, and I will be using wood a little bit, not a lot, to kind of keep it in that original kind of style. They look a little bit different than other castles, you'll see. But they're nice looking. I enjoy the look of them. We're gonna need you. Da 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 ba da da dum. I did get a few emeralds. Let me put those right there. There we go. I love emeralds. If you couldn't tell, they may or may not be my logo. If you hadn't noticed by now. There we go. So what I'm thinking here is that we get a little like front thing. Oh, a brown sheep. All hail the brown sheep. And there's another white sheep. Weakling. Anyways, we'll get a little line here in which the front of it will be. And then this will, the inside of the castle will make this all castle-like pillars and such. Also, there's this waterfall that I just didn't notice. I'll probably do that. There's a whole thing up there. We'll have layers of castle going in along the mountainside, which will be dope, I feel like. Look real cool. So, yeah. Also, a little bit about the server. I would say it's a more on a little stricter side, which is totally fine with me. We don't know each other personally, obviously, so I feel that is just fine with me. How does that look? But I'm really bad at this. Put this up here. I'm not using it. I'll cut back to you when I'm done because I'm gonna be counting and doing stuff. Yeah, that sounds good. I was just building the front of the gate. By the way, I died. But brown sheep just fell in front of my face. It died. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, this guy needs a grave. Oh, brown sheep, no. Oh no. Oh, anyway, here's kind of the outline to the front door. Alright, where am I gonna put the graveyard? I'll put it over here. I got back, so I was sitting there building, and some phantoms knocked me off and killed me. And, it double tapped me, smacked me off. I should probably sleep, but, I was just chilling. And I got back, and I was like, oh, I got my stuff, and I built up. And, oh, brown sheep. Oh, poor buddy. And he just fell in front of my face. I was just building, just, meh. Oh, no. It will be missed. But I'm gonna eat that one. Right then. Here's what we got so far. So, looking at a lot of like pictures of Norwegian castles, they usually got this pretty like squarish design of a flat side and then two giant tall pillars. That's kind of what that's what it is. But the main problem is, yeah, the andesite and the cobblestone has some like variation, a little bit of texture in there. That's nice and all, but it's just too gray, man. I just need new gray. Also, I've died a few times from just falling down, being weak, and then just getting slapped by something. So, yeah, skipping to diamond armor is gonna be difficult, but I'm still gonna do it. Just died though. I'm just kind of sad that I died. And ladders so I don't fall and don't have to be making dirt walls anymore. Yeah. But adding logs is going to be something. I think I'm going to add logs right around there. Right there, you know, all along. And then maybe like run so you can kind of see this is a different part, you know what I mean? The tower parts. I'm going to put a thing right here. I feel like that would look good. Add a little bit of contrast in there. And I need the contrast, man. It's too much gray. I love it. Love stone. Love the aesthetic. Too much gray. I don't want to use concrete because it won't fit the whole vibe of ancient Vikings, you know what I mean? Man, this is going to be so cool. I'm just like so excited looking at this because I love building castles in Minecraft. They're so much fun. They're always so much fun. And you'll notice they, so like there is the little castle wall things, but instead of like, you'll see a lot of, not European, there's a lot of European, but like English castles. I was using my hands to show you. But right here, it'll, I don't know what it's called. Like on the little, you know, for knowing, like looking at I know a lot about looking at castles and seeing the differences. I've built a lot of castles in Minecraft. But I don't know the names of any of this stuff. My names. My last piece of food, because I just scavenge whenever I fall down. I don't have a proper way to get down, as I said. But you'll see how it goes straight up. It's like this, but you know, a lot of them will come out like this and protrude. I really like that look, but I noticed that was a big difference is that they don't have that. It's not out like this. And I thought that was pretty interesting. It was still kind of cool to look at. And yeah, this is what I found interesting about Minecraft. And let's add some logs, shall we? Now, would you look at that? Just a little bit of wood, and it makes it look so much better. Let me tell you. That is not bad. Do really like that a lot. I thought about putting him right here, but it just looked clunky and because of the diagonal, but that's alright. Now, our next problem is the fact there's only one wall, really, and two little towers. So, I feel like the next part of the project would be wrapping a wall right here. But I think I'm gonna like have the wall end here because it's gonna just continue right here, and have like stone walls, not like big giant walls, but like the block stone walls, and have like a outdoor kind of over the waterfall garden-ish cool aesthetic vibes going on. And then have the other part of the castle wall tear up over here, and then we'll have a staircase going up to farmland. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen next. Now right now, I think before we end the episode, I need to have this enchantment table nice and ready to go. So I have my cows going for that, which is nice and good. Nether portals, actually, I already mentioned the whole nether portal thing, so I need to link that up at some point. I don't know when I'm going to do that. I got this little wheat farm over here. Little wheat farm, it is very small. But that's fine, it does its job quite well. Obviously this will expand. We'll have wheat farms and probably potatoes and carrots. Maybe beetroot just to have them all. Yeah, but stretching melon farms don't do very well. I'll have an auto melon farm somewhere. I don't know when I'm going to put on my auto stuff. We got the rest of the wheat. Get to my chest. Come get your wheat, little dudes. Cool. He pushed me around. This is more for this design of a farm is more for like chickens. I just didn't feel like making fences and getting carpets, so this is what I have. And they push me around. It's hard for me to jump out. And they get on top, and oh no, it's like a bucket of crabs in here. Yeah, no. Maybe trapped forever. Okay. I was gonna make an I'm gonna eat that one joke, but I've already used mine for this episode, so I'm gonna hold off for another episode to do this, to say it. Cool. I have one book and a bunch of paper. The sugarcane farm's going pretty good down there. Look at that. nice and well. I need to get rid of those floating islands eventually. Ugh, I'm tired. It is at 12:39 a.m. It's going great. Look at that. Look at that. Wood doesn't quite fit the Norwegian style, but I think that is just dandily fine because it looks better in Minecraft. And that's what important. That's what's important, right? What looks better in Minecraft. Now I think eventually that this will be. I'll just put land over there onto that side and just say screw the waterfall altogether and screw the river altogether and the cliff and just dirt and have a slow sloping down and have this the graveyard right here might be dipped down compared to the rest of the land, like it might be a little bit steeper on the slope because it's just how I think the average slope's gonna go, you know, it's probably gonna end up way above it, so the graveyard is gonna look sunken down, which I think will help the aesthetic of the Wilby graveyard, because I do want to make that an area. It'd look cool. I don't know what a Viking graveyard looks like, but it's certainly not that. It looks like a bunch of sunken ships as far as I'm concerned, which I could do over here. Ooh, a ship graveyard would be cool. Like over here. That'd be cool. Just theorizing some, planning out some areas, because this will all be dirt and farmland eventually. And here, as we reach further up here, we'll probably reach a more stretching path kind of area to more animal farms. Man, all these large stone structures look so cool. I want to do some like major architecting up on these walls, like adding stone, and, like carvings and such. And this waterfall, I think, would be cool to have like a arc in it, like archway. For it to flow over and like a bridge going down through it, like whoosh through it. Oh man, I want something like with the only way up to this, to like a certain part. So like, let me get all the way up here. I haven't actually been up here yet, so we're seeing this together. That's a weird little stone spike. Up, up. Oh no, it's nighttime. I still haven't slept yet. This game. Haven't made a bed yet. Just haven't. I have the wool for it. Just haven't done it. This is all coming from one water source, which is really funny. Oh. Oof. This is quite the vantage point. Man, wouldn't it be cool to have like a secret little garden up here? Like this, like, oh, see how like high up and everything? I want the only way to get up here is through that waterfall. When it's like the the what is it called? Victory Road in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. The only way up is to use waterfall after the 8th gym. You know, how the flowers have maybe a small little shack thing with something inside of it. I don't know. And then this will be like a terrace area for you be able to get up through the castle. Oh man, I feel like we'll have bridges stretching over this part to have another part of the castle, and another bridge stretching right there, right? That is to another part of the castle. It'll be so cool. And yeah, same thing to there. Bridge, castles, your castle area. Man, so cool. Whoosh. Bloosh. Squids. I'm just gonna keep killing squids just in case I ever need a bunch of black dye at some point. I will make a squid farm for that. But it's just to have good amount of ink when you start. And you know, because must kill them for Sky, of course. You know, with him uploading a lot more. Ooh, hot carrot, mine. With him uploading a lot more, I really, like, there was a while there with his content I was like, I'm not liking it. Have I explained that yet? I have not explained that yet. His content was just, I was not digging it. And then recently he's come back around with the Nostalgia Craft, and then he's doing the Sky Does Minecraft, the series kind of thing with Quentin and Noah. It's really bringing me back. Like, really bringing me back. And I got recommended one of his biggest videos. I remember when it came out, and we were seeing it when it was coming out and being like, whoa, was his epic jump map, the butter one, where it was made for them when Felldown made it for them, and I rewatched that, and man, him playing with Deadlocks and Trumu, and it was something. You know, it was really bringing me back. You know, as a kid growing up, watching these guys, and it's crazy. You know, nowadays, they have all got real life problems. Jerome and Mitch for their house a while back. Obviously, Adam with the problems he faces. You know, with drama and such. It's wild, you know. People grow up. These people playing just a kid's game as kids, you know, just making money. Life hits them. It's weird to see, you know. Some of them drop off the face of the earth. You know, some still hold on to that. Others move on. Still notice that they're in the public eye, but others avoid it at all costs. It's just bizarre to watch. Watch unfold. Your childhood grew up. Literally. It's weird. Sorry, I got off on that tangent. But, it was a good tangent. Anyways, what was in this chest? So this thing, you can vote. The server's like, hey, vote for us as the best server on a bunch of these sites, and you get this little ticket thing in game, and it'll get little mini blockheads. So this is a sponge, this leaves, iron block, crafting table, and beacon. I really like these ones. They're not loading. They haven't loaded yet, so I don't know what they look like. You know, well. But as a Viking, I feel like we need a shipyard. Oh, apologies. We need a shipyard, and this will be a grand shipyard. It'll be lower, and we'll probably do some landscaping. The shore is going to be more around here, I'm sure. I'm sure. Didn't even think about it. There's a weird lighting glitch right there. Kind of see it. See the little corner right there. Yeah. Yeah. Big shipyard. Big Viking ships with the shields on the sides. That's gotta happen. And I want to do some decoration with emeralds. I don't know if I want to do that in the more innards of castle, not you know, on the interior, because you know I'm made of emerald. I don't think you guys have seen this yet on my channel. I made the skin because I was bored. The light shining down. It looks cool. I like it a lot. It's a little purple tie. Because everyone's got their red ties and blue gems or checkered ties. I'm like, no. Because everyone knows that there are 3 skins everyone has. You have hoodie, you have t-shirt, and you have suit. Because that's it. Or you're just some random creature. And I was like, I'm gonna do suit. You know, I got a stopwatch. That's what that's supposed to be. Though you can't see it, but there's a chain under my arm right here. My pocket thing. I have my checkered shoes that was recommended by my friend that you gotta have that. Like, yeah, you're right. I actually use Pizza the Hut skin as a basis for the tie. Because he's a pretty cool dude. And I thought of it as a suit. And their skin, I know like a lot of others do, like Schlatt and stuff. But, yeah, that's where my skin came from. I feel like the gold and around the edges was a nice touch. I'm a businessman, I'm here for business, and I work in medieval Viking ages of 1066 AD. That's Viking era, right? The 160s, you know? Or 1060s back in the day, you know? Like you guys were there. Up and down to the squids. You know, this part's the very long, drawn-out part to really put in watch time. Just me talking, doing stuff. Really got bored. I'm really tired, and I'm not wanting to build. You know, I'm just kind of waiting on wheat to grow, cows being able to breed. So I'm not realistically. I could just have this thing cut. Like, oh, this happened. Oh, this happened. Oh, this happened. You know what I mean? Because it's just the beginnings of the basics. You know, just getting the essentials out of the way, pounding it out, getting the starter base, getting that enchant table, because it takes forever and you need it to do stuff if you want big projects, because I'm already running low on andesite. That was one wall. Man, I can't wait to get a beacon. Oh, I should also, while I'm here, while I'm talking, get my rambling out for this episode, I should explain how things work, or explain how, I've said that like probably 6 or 7 times this episode, but So when I type in chat, or at least when I first did, you'll see it right here. So there's admins, and you'll see this trusted, and then there's the people in green. So green is just like, oh, that's where you're at, right? But if you have trusted, and if you have donated too. But if you trusted, you've been playing for 48 hours online, and if I do slash playtime, boom, I've been playing for 7 hours. Once I've gone to 48 hours, I'll be trusted, and I won't on the server, which means I can use the shopping district, and I use the gaming district. I can put a shop up, all that stuff. So that's how that works. If I want to build a shop, which eventually I will be doing shop, because this is a Hermitcraft inspired place. But the question is, what am I gonna do? Because there's no TNT duping, so every time someone has a big build out of everything, they have resources. They have all the stone. They probably have all the stone in aside all that other stuff. They probably don't need that. Dirt could be a good one, but I don't feel like mining dirt or digging dirt unless it's for myself and my landscaping endeavors. Sand. There's gotta be someone with sand already, because mind you, this server's been up for a while, It's really hard to think of what people would buy. I could do a cryptocurrency. I could totally sell gem coins. Emeralds. Excuse my yawn, I'm probably gonna cut that. That was so long. Sell them as gem coins, cryptocurrency. Have my own store that only uses cryptocurrency. Oh, that could be pretty fun. Yeah. What I can't wait to do is when I got a more structured area around here, when I got more walls up, I can start doing like paths around it. I love building paths with gravel and coarse dirt and stone and wood and planks and stuff. It always looks so cool to me. I really like it. And they have these farms. This is turning out to be more medieval. But I know that it's Viking because the style, the aesthetic. I looked up Norwegian castles from the Viking era. This is where I got it. And eventually I'll get the Viking ships. I'm not really good at building boats, so that's my challenge. It's gonna be a bit of a challenge, but whatever. Yeah. So after I'm recording this, I'm going to bed. It is almost 1 o'clock. I need some water in here in this room. Remember, hydrate or die, people. I always keep a thing of water on my bedside. I drink a lot of water. It's very good for you. It keeps me full of energy. As you can tell, I am so full of energy right now. Hello. But I was like, what is that? It's a tropical fish. Oh, bye. Just sitting on top of the water there. It's 4 a.m. Time zones, am I right? Got people from Europe. Got people from the East Coast, of course. We got people from the West Coast like me. What if they're up for breeding again? Let's find out. Hop, hop, hoppity hip hoop. When you're building, I usually, okay, they're not ready to breed yet. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube or like a movie or something, but I was just thinking, because, I forgot to put on a video. Like, weird stuff happens in the world, you know what I mean? Like, all the time. Like, the Scottish dude who went into war with a longbow and a sword and a kilt and bagpipes, this guy. Then there's the guy that, like, there's the Khrushchev or whatever his name, the Polish bear that went from the army, that fought in World War II or one, I don't remember which one it was. That was pretty wild. Or how about the guy who couldn't afford dentures? I don't know, it was in the 1900s, mid-1900s. Couldn't afford dentures, so he melted down a toothbrush, got some coyote teeth, made dentures, then like a dentist was like, hey, I'll give you a good pair of dentures for those. And then gave him that. Then there's the dude who was like, this isn't today era. I was like, I don't remember. He got honey from a friend and then was trading it to get parrot bones so he can give it back to someone else. Like he was like working on side quests, man. People just weird stuff happens in this world all the time. It's just crazy. I am so tired. What am I talking about? By the way, I got this bow, the first skeleton I killed. I don't know why that's important, but I felt like you guys needed to know that. Pork chops. Yep. I gotta say, the worst part about building this thing was digging out that castle right there. Probably talked long enough. I think I've done enough talking. You know what's gonna help this build a lot? Chains. The chains there, oh man, I just can't wait for the new blocks. In my single player world, I have this whole area set. I've dug out, like, and like, bamboo, what are they called? Scaffolding blocks, just like, completely like, taken up and like, it looks like a build. It's like a proper build site because I'm waiting for 1.16 because it's mostly gonna be made of the new blocks. Can't wait. It looks so cool. I'm probably gonna use them a lot for this castle. In my builds in here because Vikings are cool. I am so tired. I think I'm gonna wait for the enchanted table for next episode. So, listen to my yawns. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the first episode of MilkyMC Hermitcraft inspired Minecraft server. I'll see you guys frickety frackety snick snack next time, my dudes.